Now I've just re-aquascaped this tank, so obviously it's a little bit cloudy. So what I basically just did is pull all the rocks out and then put them all back in again. And this time when I put them back in, I just wanted to create much more levels for corals to go on. And I wanted to create a nice big swim through in the center. I wanted a bit more swim throughs for the fish. There's a big cave here. There's a big cave here. And the main thing I wanted to do is to create a bit more photosynthetic surface area, which means that you can put corals here, you can put corals there, you can put corals there, you can put corals there. So whereas before the aquascape was like a big round bowl, whereas now the aquascape is lots of tiers. There's actually quite minimal contact with the surface of the substrate, because there's big swim throughs on each side where sand gobies will be able to get underneath. There's minimal actual points that hold up all this rock. There's going to be lots of tiered places for the corals, both on the sides and on the front. There's a couple of big swimming caves that the fish can swim straight through. 1, 2, 3. That cave goes right through. That goes through, that goes through. So basically the water should really be able to get through here now, because I used the same amount of rock, but basically created more swim throughs so the water can get into the reef better, and there should be more spots for the corals to be rested on. So from the front, it actually looks quite similar to the way that it was, but from the side, you realize it's actually not similar at all, because it really gradients back, whereas before it was a big bommy, which means that the corals on the top were very likely to do very well, but the corals at the front were likely to go less well, because once there's a light on the tank, the ones on that platform on the top would have taken all the light, whereas now that it's really stepped back, all of the corals should have a chance to get the light. I've also included an extra wave maker. The water flow in here now is excellent, sort of really ripping around like that. It's got very good kinetic energy, and just let this rock cure for a while, and then it's really got the basis to become an awesome fish tank, where the water can really get through that reef, the fish can really get through the reef, the sand gobies have really got access to the sand, and should be a beauty.